everybody, it's Amber from A&E Family Farm. I'm going to take you along today while I go and do some chores and show you, I guess this is kind of like the first barn tour since we have it dried in and we're actually started utilizing it for the goats. We haven't totally completed it yet. We still have to put tin around it, and we put up some temporary tin on this one side that we'll be adding the lean-to to. We don't want tin in between the hallway of the lean-to side, so but just for this winter until we can get our tin in, we've put up some temporary tin to kind of keep the rain and wind off the goats. Okay, so we're gonna walk over here. They're already starting, the boys are already starting to holler. Okay, as you can see, we put some tin up on this hallway section. It's only going to be temporary. We're gonna add the lean-to out here, and Eric didn't want to cut off and put tin there. We're gonna, I think, do some wood somehow in there and make a doorway so we can walk through. So this is the middle section that we already had standing. Eventually we'll put the floor in the rest of the way and probably put some hay up there. We'll have a little winch that we can raise and lower the hay down so we don't have to climb up there and throw it down and then or carry it down. You can see we have tools here. We've been working really hard to get this finished, and this right here Eric worked on this weekend. He has worked so hard, guys. I have the best husband. He has done all he can do to try to please me and make it easier for me when I feed the goats, which I hear them now. They know I'm out here, so they know they're gonna get fed. But this is the power box. We're putting in, I don't think he has that plug connected yet, but he has ran light switches for inside there and power outlet for inside there. We repurposed an old door that we had right there. He put that in kind of if the goats happen to get out over, they couldn't come out. And yeah, we just have our tools in here. Then I'm gonna walk you around the building. We still have to bury our power line. It's coming out of the shop over here where he hooked it up. So we'll dig a trench and put that in. What are you doing, honeybee? Huh? What are you doing? It's like the gate kind of closed a little bit and they can't get out. Let's see if we can get them out there, and I will lock them out, and then we can feed them and then let them back in. Come on. Come on. This is our little temporary door latch here. Don't you like the sophistication of it? Okay, come on, girls. Let's go out here. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. I'm gonna have to get something to hold the gate back so they'll come out. Come on. Hey, honeybee. Honeybee. Shut them out without getting stampeded. Come on, Maggie. Come on, Maggie. Okay, coming in, I have put some water there for them so it's easy to bring the hose around until we can have our water in here. So we just divided it with a couple of panels. Eric cut the panel until we can build another hay feeder to let the little girls be able to eat on that side, and then the big girls to be able to eat on this side. And then we have their minerals and sea kelp on both sides for them. I've actually purchased the good spinner mineral and feeders, so we'll be able to feed minerals and sea kelp to them on the little spinner that's weather to keep the rain out, and then also where they don't fight over it. So this is Miss Sophie. Say hi, Sophie. Hi. She is a new doeling that we purchased at the North Carolina Kiko Classic. And then the two in the back. This is Eliza's Sunrise. We call her Spitfire because she's a little Spitfire. And then Miss Wanda back there. Miss Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Wanda with waddles. She's got her little waddles like Marilyn and Millie. She has really filled out. She's doing good. And it took them a little while to get adjusted to the other ones because they were wanting to fight. They still kind of fight Sophie a little bit, but it's getting better. So we have feeders on both sides here for them until we can get our better feeder. We're gonna do something different here. This is just temporary. Eric built me a little door right there. It's got a latch. We put just some extra protection because it won't open unless you push this back, and then it opens and then it locks like that. But we never underestimate a goat. So we got a little piece of wire right here that we put in there just to lock it. And then, hi Maggie. I'm going to show you our little babies. This is Maggie's babies. They are 3 weeks old now. They were 3 weeks old yesterday. We have a couple little heat lamps over there for them. We did have the little well house pump as a little dog house in there for them when they were newborn. And we had a trailer mat that you saw outside on the ground right before I came in underneath it. That way Maggie wouldn't dig a hole and possibly cover them up or bury them. She did give birth in our living room floor just because we wanted to watch her. She's our best dog, and we did not want to have anything happen to her while she was giving birth, and we wanted to keep a close eye on her. Look at this little fatty back there. And then we got one right back there that has a white eye and a black eye. It's so cute. There are 3 girls only and 7 boys. So she had 10 altogether. So they've gotten bigger, their eyes have opened, and they've started moving around. So we moved the dog house out, the little well house cover out, just so, because, you know, they were pottying in there, and it was a really bad ammonia smell, and we had to keep cleaning it out. So with, I think the trailer mat that was underneath was kind of holding all that in there. So they're big enough now, and we moved that out, put some fresh hay down, and it'll be able to go down and soak in the ground and stuff, and then we can add to it. But they're just cute as they can be. I'm so happy, and I'm so glad Maggie, she's doing a great job. she's been one of our best purchases. And thank you, Seven Stands Farm and Jamie Miles, for allowing us to purchase her last year at the North Carolina Kiko Classic. Fed the little girls and Maggie. Maggie is usually the first person I feed. I give her some dry food that's got extra protein, and then a can of extra protein with her vitamin. You can hear them. They're fighting with each other. Are you bullying? Huh? Are you being a bully? I can't wait to see how many of them have short hair and how many of them have long hair, which we will be retaining at least two, a male and a female. So I know there'll be some available. I have to wait and see. Our friend is going to purchase some and see how many that are available after that. So I feed Maggie first. Don't you just love my little walkway Eric made me? And I have my food in the barrel. I have my minerals and sea kelp in this barrel. I have my dog food in this tote, which Sugar likes to come in here and eat. Even though she gets the same food on the porch, she likes to come in here and eat while I feed. After I feed Maggie, I feed the little girls, so they're eating. I go ahead and put some food for our does. After I get it in here, I go out here and let them in. We've been lucky they haven't tried to eat the plastic yet. I know that's just temporary for right now, until we have to do something different. All right, are y'all ready to eat? Huh? Are you ready to eat? I know you are. So we will start having kids in February. So all of these moms are pregnant except for Millie right there. So they come in and start eating. So it's not, yeah, she's not too nice. So it's not such of a getting mugged trying to feed them, and they all fighting each other wanting food. It just has worked out so much better that I can lock them out, put their food out, and then open it up and let them in. Y'all are just being extra wild today. Yes, you are. So Maggie has a little place where she can go out and the goats can't get in, and it's a little lip over it so the little puppies can't get out yet. But we know that will be changing soon. So I've really been trying to give Maggie some extra, because having to feed 10 puppies, I know that it's taken a lot out of her. So there's Cece over there. She's 8. She's getting her some minerals and some sea kelp. As I've told y'all in the past, sea kelp is the best thing. I will feed it over anything. And it's on the expensive side, but it is well worth it. And you see a definite change in your goats when you give them sea kelp. I'm wondering if Honeybee's gonna have her some triplets in here. She's getting to be a wide load, mama. She's getting to be a wide load. And River right there will be a first time mom. So I'm anxious to see how her kids turn out. So, little Cece, she's looking at her mama. What are you crying? You want some nanny, don't you? Say, lay down, mama. Mama's got to eat so she can feed y'all. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over to the old barn and feed the boys. But you can see it's temporary in here just to keep the wind off the goats, and they have a dry place to come until we can get our 10 on the outside. And I have their water right there. Like I said, I will try to have water in here. Let me show you. You can't come in here, Ranger. Ranger's always in the middle of everything. Yes, River, I have to lock it so you don't get out, because I wouldn't put anything past you. So, I was going to show you the water before I go. So, I have a light switch here that works a light there, a light there. I have a little dry erase board that we put up, which Eric's going to, he actually brought this one home. He found a bigger one that we could use, and we're going to hang that up so we can write important things down that we need to. Got a garbage can here. Need to empty the garbage. We had repurposed these cabinets that we had that we weren't using. We're gonna install some more at another time, but I have some of my stuff that can be out in the cold. Our needles and syringes, gloves, ear tag stuff, foot trimming stuff in here. I know it's a lot just piled up in here, but eventually I'm going to have a bigger cabinet for all this. Eric just put me a board across here to put canned foods for Maggie, our vitamins, and this is the plug he put in. And we just got an extra little thing here, extension cord thing to plug different things in. Radio, the goats have to have their music. I don't know about y'all. That's just the light he put in here for extra light. It's just plugged in right there. But these lights up here are permanent. And it puts out a lot of light. I don't think we're going to need to actually hang extra ones over there at nighttime. It's hard to tell now, but at nighttime it really lights it up in here. Y'all are still fighting. Mama's almost done eating. Let her eat. River likes to watch the dogs. What are y'all doing? Hanging out? Are you just hanging out? Okay. I'm going to fix Max and Sheba's dog food before I go. I have some corn over there for the boys, but I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Water. Right here, we have a well that has been dug. It was dug before we purchased this place. It was supposed to be able to supply the house, but it does not. It's low yield well. I think it's like 2 gallons per minute it only pumps, but if we put a pump there, we could actually use it for goat water, which is, you know, I'm not going to need that much at a time. Now what are you doing hanging out there? Sugar got her belly full. Okay, so I'm going to fix Max and Sheba's dog food before we go to see the boys. So Maggie's 8. She usually goes and potties immediately after she eats. Before I even got the food finished fixing, Maggie has come back in to feed her puppies. And what I find so fascinating is she knows which puppies have eaten and which puppies have not. And she will actually, which she's cleaning one of them's booty right now while it nurses. But she will actually, I've seen her pick up a puppy and by her mouth and put it on her to nurse. I'm like, how in the world does she know that? There's 10 of them. Look how chubby they are. Those two right there, the one that just walked over and that one, it's almost like they have a line in the middle of their back with dark brown and light brown. Well, even those two kind of have a little bit of it too. There's only 4 white ones that have spots on them. But I think that one that's walking over to her now was actually the runt. And you can see how big. Just 3 weeks old. She has done a great job feeding them. Okay, are y'all going to take a nap now? Honeybee says she is. Okay. Let's go feed the boys. So we basically got all of that work done in 2 weeks. On and off. If you put it all together, the days that we have worked on the barn, it's about 2 weeks. Eric and I worked on it by ourselves. He actually had a guy from work come one day, a young guy that he paid to help for a few hours to get the tin up on top. It was the long sheets, and I'm not able to lift that up to him. So he had him come for a few hours on a Saturday and finish that. Other than that, and his dad came and actually hooked into the breaker in the shop. Eric done all the rest. He is broke down and he needs a break. So I'm coming to the old barn to feed the boys, and this is where Max and Sheba is. Sheba's probably gonna stay over here. We're gonna move Max back over with the little girls, I think. We just put them over here together for a little while because Sheba was kind of mopey by herself. So that's why we hope to get our dogs built up so they'll each have a partner to help protect our goats. Are y'all ready to eat? There's Maverick. Are you smiling this morning? You look like you're smiling. There is Master P. Whiskey. Are you sad you're over here and don't have your girls? Huh? Are you sad you're over here and don't have your girls? So I'm gonna feed Sheba and Max first. And of course, we have radio out here for them too. Like I said, they love they love listening to music. So I usually feed Max and Sheba first, and I brought their vitamins also for when I feed them. Are y'all hungry? Are y'all hungry this morning? Are you hungry? Max, come on, please. There's your pill. Sheba, baby. There's your pill. Can't come out. Eat. Go out. Out. Sheba does not like sugar. Go, sugar. Eat, Sheba. Uh-oh. We gotta clean that feeder out. I should have looked at it before. Y'all eat down there. I'll have to go in and clean their feeder. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you don't have a thing to clean. I had to scoop their poop out. Ew. Okay. You got. Oh. Get back and I'll give you some over here. Ah. Here comes Whiskey. So as you can see, it takes me a considerably less amount of time to feed everybody, having the new barn and kind of my new feeding system. The girls of 8, they had to come over here to see what I was doing when I was feeding the boys at the old barn. What are y'all doing? I thought you were taking a nap. Huh? I thought you were going to take a nap. So we do have some temporary little shelters over here for them that we built. So if they wanted to stay over here, they could. But since I started feeding them in the new barn and they kind of got used to it, they have started sleeping in the new barn. Same with the little girls. This is my baby right here. You see my mama. I love you. Miss Marilyn is my favorite. So she's always looking for me, always wanting some lovin's. So everybody's fed. I was just going to show you a quick video about what we have in place right now. We still have lots of work to do. As you know, with the farm, it's an ongoing process. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for following me along as I do my chores. Now I'm going to wash my hands. So if you haven't before, please follow our page, like, and subscribe to our channel. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We don't do a lot of posting on Instagram. And TikTok. It may be taken down, maybe gone. I don't know. I don't think that'll ever happen. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'm Amber from A&E Family Farm. Bye.